guys, today's video is the top 10 products that I recommend that you guys get your hands on at Ulta. So these products right here have been like staples in my collection. I've been using them nonstop. There's a lot of new stuff in here that I am like so excited to talk to you guys about because I've been using these for a while now. And I use a lot of makeup off camera and I test out some on videos as you guys see on my channel. But like I said, I use a lot off camera and I don't get the time to really talk about everything. And there's some stuff in here that I am in love with. So before we get in this video, if you guys are brand new to this channel, hello, welcome. My name is Madison. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around. We have PR unboxings every Saturday showing what are the new launches for the week. We have testing new makeup videos. We have review videos, all that fun stuff. And then I also have a vlog channel where I talk all about mommy stuff. So if you have a baby or if you're a mommy to be, definitely check out that channel over there. It's called Life of Maddie. It is linked down below. And there's also a newsletter that will email you every single time I upload because YouTube sucks at notifications. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what are some of my favorite products right now from Ulta. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start with skincare because I think skincare is so important, is the base for your makeup. And this product right here, I've been testing out ever since I unboxed it in one of my PR hauls. It is from Dermalogica. It's their Phyto Nature Firming Serum. It's in their Age Smart line that they have. And first off, the packaging is so cool. I really love the packaging. It's got a nice pump to it, which actually has 2 holes because it has 2 different serums in it. So you do 1 to 2 pumps on your hand, you mix the serums together, and then you put it on your face morning and night. I feel like I have seen such a difference in my skin, just even with no makeup on. I feel like my skin feels firmer. I feel like it feels more plump. And that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to combat the signs of aging. And I truly feel like I'm seeing that, you guys. I just feel like my face feels firmer. It doesn't feel loose. And I don't know, I've just been really enjoying this. It hasn't broken me out or anything. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now. I'm going to keep using it up until this baby's gone, but I know I recently talked about it on my Instagram and I just had to talk about it over here because it's really good. I've been enjoying that. Especially now that I'm 30, I really need to kick up that anti-aging skincare because once you hit 30, you start to notice little lines a little bit more frequently and you're just like, oh, aging, fun stuff. So hey, even if you're in your like young 20s, start thinking about good skincare right now because those are the preventative years. Now I'm trying to like fight everything that I wasn't focusing on in my 20s, which I wish I was. Okay, so the other skincare product that I want to talk about is a moisturizer, and this one I've been really loving. I've been using it ever since I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. I have the full size of it, but I want to use this little one first to make sure that I liked it before I opened up the full size. So I got this little one in my Ipsy Glam bag and that's when I've been using it ever since. And that's what I love about Ipsy, is you get some really good products. They're great sizes that you can test out, see how your skin is doing with it. And if you like it, you can purchase the full size, which is great. And this is the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture. So this is in their new Hydrodynamic line, like their hydrating line. And they came out, I also really love the cleanser in this one too, but the moisturizer has been taking the cake for me. I use this morning and night. It is so good. I also love my Tatcha oil still, but this has been a must-have, especially before I go in with any makeup because I tend to use mattifying foundations and I have drier skin. So I really have to make sure my skin is very hydrated before putting those on. And this is just a nice, thicker moisturizer. I don't know if you're really gonna see a whole lot in there, but it's actually almost gone. I'm gonna open up the full size here very soon. If you have dry or combination skin, I highly recommend this one. If you have combination, you're noticing those oils and stuff, I feel like that means that you need to hydrate a little bit more to balance out the skin. And when I do that, my oils go down dramatically because it's not overcompensating. More moisture, the better. So that's why I really enjoy this moisturizer, and it doesn't feel like it sits on my skin even though it's a thicker cream. It goes on beautifully, it sinks into the skin, and it doesn't make your foundation slide around, which I really like too. So highly recommend that moisturizer. Okay, so next up I have a primer here, and this is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Poreless Blur Primer. Goodbye pores. So basically it's a blurring primer to really help minimize those pores. I have huge pores on my nose and right here, and right here. Like that area is so bad. It's crazy that my pregnancy literally made them go away. And then once I got done breastfeeding, they came right back. But this one seriously smooths everything out. I have not tried a pore filling primer better than this one. And this is Catrice. This is gonna be so inexpensive too. So I'm really, really impressed with it. I'm wearing it today and I just feel like it blurred and smoothed everything out so beautifully. And I'm just so impressed by it. So I highly recommend this. If you have big pores, check this one out. It is awesome. And then when I get done with that, I always go in with my foundation, and you guys know about this foundation. I have to talk about it again because it seriously is one of my favorite foundations that I go to. If I need a foundation that's gonna last all day, not break up on me, this is what I go to. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and it's just so good. It has the lasting power of a primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation in one, and it's shine free. I love it. I have dry skin, which is why I say I really make sure I moisturize my skin very well before putting it on. And I have to make sure I exfoliate really well too, because if I don't exfoliate, it will grab to those dry patches, which I tend to get about right down here and right here. So I go in with my Dermalogica, what's it called? Their pre-scrub, or is it their pre-scrub? No, it's their skin prep scrub. That scrub, I have been using it for years. It's amazing. Check it out. But I make sure I go in with that about once or twice a week to really make sure I exfoliate my skin. Otherwise, this will grab onto those areas. But if my skin is nice and hydrated, nice and exfoliated, it goes on beautifully. I'm wearing it today. The shade I wear when I'm not self-tan is Ivory, and it's beautiful. I do wish they had a better shade range of this, I'm not gonna lie, but the formula of it is so good. I even will take this one and I'll mix it into others. Like I'll mix it into the Fenty, the hydrating one. I'll mix it into my Kojan Dough. I'll mix it into anything because I just love it so much. I wore this one to Disneyland when it was like 96 degrees, carrying Riley on my chest in her carrier, and this thing did not budge. It stayed put. It is awesome. Definitely recommend it. Especially if you have skin that likes to eat up foundation like mine does, this is the one foundation I have found that does not get eaten up by my skin. So highly recommend that one. I also really want to try out their CoverGirl True Blend. I think they might have sent it to me actually. I think I unboxed it recently. So did they send it? I've got to go through my little box over here and see, but I really want to try out that foundation because I am actually very obsessed with the concealer from it. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I've been using these non-stop, you guys. This is like better than the Shape Tape. The Shape Tape I like, but it gets too dry for me. And this is actually a little bit more hydrating than Shape Tape. I feel like it's the perfect middle ground from the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer, which you guys know, the fatter one, and the Shape Tape. So it's like the perfect, it's not too hydrating, but not too matte, it has great coverage. It's like a mix of them. And it's so good. So I've been really, really enjoying this. I was trying out a couple other concealers and they were just like a miss after miss after miss for me. Like the Milk Makeup one I tried out, oh, that one was so drying. The Maybelline wasn't bad, but it wasn't my favorite. And then I tried this one out next and I was like, oh my gosh, I found my new concealer. I love the Flower Beauty one too. That one's great, but this one, and by the way, this is not sponsored by CoverGirl. I wish, it would be awesome because I have another CoverGirl product right here that I've been also really loving. You guys can just tell my excitement over these. So this is the CoverGirl True Blend Minerals Loose Mineral Powder in Translucent. So this actually has really good coverage to it too. I feel like this is a really good dupe for the Smashbox one. Photo Finish Fresh Setting Powder in shade 01. I feel like this is like a good dupe for this guy. It's got a little bit more coverage to it, even though it's translucent. I feel like I definitely do get a little bit extraness with it, so it's really nice, especially if I'm like trying to cover up any blemishes or anything. But this was a really good loose setting powder at the drugstore. The other good one is one at Walmart, which is the Air Spun, but sometimes I can't handle that fragrance. I'm just not a fan of the fragrance, and I feel like this, I think I like even more than that one. So if you're looking for a good loose setting powder at the drugstore, try this one out. I really, really have been enjoying it. All right, so for product number 7 that I recommend from Ulta, I almost said Sephora, but no, Ulta, is a blush. And this is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush. And these are so good. I feel like people talk about these on and off, like they're just a good staple. And this formula from Physicians Formula is so amazing. It's so just buttery and pigmented and just glides right on. This is in the shade Vintage Rouge right here. So you guys can take a look at it. You can know that this is like one of my favorite shades of a blush to wear. I love these color blushes. And again, these just glide beautifully onto the skin. And I just love that color. This is like an everyday color for me. And the smell, oh my God, it just smells like the beach. It smells so good. But I love these blushes. They glide right on. They don't get splotchy throughout the day. They don't wear off quickly either, which I really love. And I really love the shade of this blush too. They have a couple other shades that you can definitely check out. I will have a link down below. But that's a really good, affordable blush that I absolutely love. And it's been one that I've been using a ton lately. And that's what's been really nice about my whole decluttering video that I did, is I went through my blushes and I'm just like, now I only have a couple. So it's like, I just don't forget about them, which is just great. And I need to bring back the decluttering videos because I have so much more to declutter. This room is a disaster. But now getting into an eyeshadow palette really quickly. This is one that I've been loving. This is the Catrice and Iman eyeshadow palette. Iman did a collaboration with Catrice. I love Iman. She's the sweetest. I know her personally, and I am so, so proud of her. She did an amazing job with this palette. It comes with a mirror inside, and this is what the palette looks like. I feel like this palette is the perfect fall palette. It is gorgeous. It is affordable. It is so creamy and so buttery. This cream shade called Fairfax right here is one of the best cream shades I've ever tried. It is so opaque. It glides on. It's not drying because, as you guys know, a lot of like the cream shades in palettes have a tendency to be a little chalky and a little drying. This isn't. It's very like just glides right on, and it's so pigmented. Like, I mean, you can kind of see it right there, but it's just, she did a really, really good job with these shadows, and I've been really enjoying them. I also like Sunset, which is like this warmer brown right here. So that's Sunset. And then her shimmer is Malibu, because I love like a cooler brown, like a bronze shade. So that's Malibu right there. They're just really pretty shadows. They're affordable. And it's like the perfect palette for the fall time. So if you're trying to find a good affordable palette that is going to perform well, it's at Ulta right now. Definitely check it out. She also came out with a blush palette and a highlighting palette too, which are beautiful. All right, so last but not least, I have some lip products that I want to talk about. The first one is not a drugstore product, but it is probably one of the best nude lipsticks I have found, hands down. Like, this thing, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing another one because I know I'm going to run out of it. This is the Becca Cosmetics Sugar Lipstick right here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here, let me like, this is how much I've used of it already. I'm getting down there. It is so good. It is the perfect nude. Look at that. It is a nice creamy lipstick that is not too creamy. So it's not going to glide around and like move around on you. It's gonna be opaque on the lips and not leave those little lines, because you know how those creamy lipsticks aren't opaque enough, and it doesn't sit well if you have those lines on your lips, and it's just not that cute. This one doesn't do that, which I really love. It's a creamy lipstick that glides on beautifully, doesn't move around, perfect nude, perfect formula. It is so good. I am definitely going to be picking up more of these. I want to check out their other shades, but Sugar is like the perfect nude. I love this one. I wear it so much, and whenever I wear this one, I always get so many DMs or comments asking what I am wearing on my lips, and it is this one. I actually pair this one with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, but you can pair it with like any lip liner, any like pinky nude lip liner or mauve lip liner, or even a light brown or a medium brown. You can do so much with it and pop this on in the center, make an ombre lip. It's just very versatile, and it's a beautiful, beautiful lipstick that I love. They killed it with this one. Last but not least, I have a lip gloss for you guys, and I would totally have my Smiley for Riley in here if it was available at Ulta. That was like the one bummer thing. You can only get the collection at Ipsy or Over Cosmetics, but I have another lip gloss that is affordable and just really, really good. I've been enjoying this one a ton. This is the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper, and this is in 04 Luminoso. They have different shades of this. It's not uncomfortable on your lips. Like, the lip plumper of it is very toned down to where I don't really feel the tingliness when I use it, which I actually really like. It's a little bit of a thicker applicator, and it's got a really pretty corally pink tint to it. I love wearing this one by itself. I would just throw this on really quickly. It plumps your lips a little bit, makes them look really luscious and just full. I've been really, really enjoying this lip gloss. So if you've been trying to find like a good affordable lip gloss, definitely check out the Milani ones. They have, again, I think they have different shades, but this has been my favorite shade from the collection, and it's just beautiful on the lips. Those are my top 10 products at Ulta Beauty right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have been dying to talk to you guys about these products that I've been using, and I definitely want to do more of these. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of these types of videos. I really want to do a Target one and a Sephora one. Like Sephora, yes, we have got to do a Sephora one because I have so many that I've been testing out on the side that I'm dying to also talk to you about that's available at Sephora. So again, let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and also leave your recommendations. What are your top 10 favorite products at Ulta Beauty? I am dying to get your guys' recommendations because that's also helps me out a ton, because then I know, okay, I gotta focus on this because this girl is loving this. I gotta try it out now. So let me know in the comments down below. I will see you guys in my next video.